The group Veterans Stand for Standing Rock has offered to serve as human shields in a nonviolent intervention to defend protesters who have for months clashed with police at the Standing Rock Reservation in North Dakota. As many as 2,000 war veterans plan to converge next week to protect protesters who are opposed to the construction of a pipeline from what the vets describe as an assault and intimidation at the hands of militarized police force. I'm joined tonight by Erick Lizandro Marroquin, who is a regional organizer for the Veterans Standing for Standing Rock. Erick, good to have you with us tonight. I appreciate your time. 2,000 veterans are going to show up at Standing Rock next week. That's a pretty amazing number. Your thoughts on that?
Thank you so much for having me here to be able to bring this message to the rest of America. So we are 2,000 veterans who are coming together to go to Standing Rock to provide support and relief to the water protectors.
So why are you doing this, Erick? Why did this group get put together?
Well, the group has several reasons. I will talk about some of my personal reasons. I joined the military to serve and protect, and I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution. And within the Constitution is the fact that we have to protect those who cannot fight for themselves. So I believe that I have the responsibility to go there and to protect those people who have been under constant attack.
Well, there has been confrontations, there's been injuries, well documented. In your opinion, how do you think your group is going to be received by the police? You say it's nonviolent, but sometimes these things can get out of hand. Your thoughts?
Well, we will see what happens once we get there. We hope that we can have a peaceful confrontation with the police department. And we have tremendous respect for the service of every police department, every police officer and EMT throughout the country. You know, we have served with them. They serve with us. And unfortunately, we are on different sides of the aisle on this issue. But I think that it will hopefully get resolved in a peaceful manner.
Well, Erick, some of the videotape that has been produced by RT clearly shows that there are tactics being used against these protesters. Rubber bullets have not only been pointed and shot at the protesters, but at journalists. Cold water being sprayed on those protesters. What if this happens to your 2,000 veterans? What if your veterans are treated the same way these protesters? Have you thought about Plan B?
Well, I think that it's unfortunate that you have to ask that question simply for the fact that we should all worry that this is happening already. It doesn't necessarily need to happen to one of us. I think the difference is that when we go there, we're not just Latinos, blacks, or whites. We are veterans. So there will be shooting or threatening the uniform of the United States military. But it doesn't have to get to this point. I think that we are self-absorbed and we forget very quickly about what is happening in other areas that are not within our community. And so the question isn't why are veterans now heading there or what's going to happen once we get there. The question should be, why are we, all of us, not going there? Why are we not all heading there as people, not just veterans, but Americans?
Erick Lizandro Marroquin, you're a brave guy, and this is going to be quite a scene to see 2,000 veterans showing up at the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation. We will follow the story. I appreciate your time tonight. Thanks so much for being here on the news.